Hey everyone, Michelle Edhouse here. I am coming live to you today because I just wanted to share the energy of the last 28 days. We've just finished the January Create Your Life 28-day energy pool series, and it's been amazing. I am so super freaking amazed at how much more space and ease I have in my life. And so yeah, I would really love to invite you guys to a different possibility. Okay, so what am I talking about? Because some of you might not have any idea what I'm talking about. Most of you probably know that I'm an access consciousness facilitator, and Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here especially have talked about this a lot over the years, getting the energy of the life you desire to be living. And so what I've been doing in these energy pools is really asking you to tap into what you desire as your life and living. What is the energy? What are the energies? Because not just one energy. There are so many energies that make up the life and living that you desire. And do you actually have any sense of what that is? So what I've been doing in these energy pools is really getting you to lower your barriers, expand out, include everyone and everything, and then tap into the energies that you desire. Tap into what would it be like living the life you desire. Not what's your wish list, not what colour car do you want, but what would it be like actually having the car you desire, having the relationships you desire, having the money flows you desire. What energy would that be? And when you actually tap into that, when you actually get a real sense of what you desire your life and living to be, then you can ask for it. Because how often have you heard the saying, ask and you shall receive? Well, it's true. It's actually one of the truths of the universe. And the really cool thing about that is that when you're willing to know what you actually desire and ask for that, the universe goes, yeah, or God, or whoever it is that you are asking, yes, they've actually asked for what they actually desire. You know, it's that whole being congruent, actually asking for what you desire. I've had clients who are saying, oh, I want more clients, and what they actually require and desire is the ease that the money flows from more clients will create. Now, when you actually look at, well, actually, it's the money flows I desire, and it's the contribution to others that I get to be when I have those clients, and you ask for that, then the magic can show up. When you're asking for something that actually doesn't match the energy, then the magic isn't there. The universe is going, well, yeah. And some of you have seen Dr. Dane here do this when he's working with a client. He's getting the sense of the energy of what it is that he desires. And here's one of the energies I desire. One of my beautiful boys. This is Damien.
Oh.
He's a bit tired. He's just mowed the lawns. How did I get so lucky? So one of the things that Dr. Dane here does is he asks you if you could have anything out of this session, what would it be? And he's willing to look at the energy of what that is and look at whether or not that's actually what you're you're asking to create. So get a sense now of what you desire. And are you even asking big enough? If you're asking for an extra $100 a week, what's that creating? Is the universe sitting here with an extra $1,000 a week going, come on, just ask, I so would love to give you this money. In fact, I had a client recently who booked to have a session with me, and she said to me on the session, look, I booked this session and I had in my bank account exactly the right amount to pay you, and that's everything I owned. And when I booked that session, I looked at it and went, this isn't working for me. I demand of me and request of the universe that this changes. I'm having more money. And overnight, from the moment just booking a session with me, changed the energy, and she made the demand. And overnight, I can't remember whether she said she made $2,000 overnight or whether it was like $1,000, $2,000. It was definitely over $1,000 in 24 hours just by choosing it, demanding it, being congruent with what you actually desire. So in the energy pools, that's what we do. We get you to look at what is it you actually desire and what's stopping you. What's keeping you from having the life and living you desire? What else is possible? And actually, when you get the sense of what that is, you get to ask for it. I actually invite you every call, will you ask for that now? And then we do the energy pools, which is where we tap into all the beings, the bodies, and the molecules throughout the infinite verse. So not just the universe, but throughout all time, space, dimensions, and realities that can contribute to the actualization of it. It actually showing up and you having that as your reality. And we pull energy through them and through you, and we allow little trickles to go back to them. Sort of like that little trail of breadcrumbs in Hansel and Gretel. It's their trail of breadcrumbs where they get to actually follow that trail and see what it is that they desire and what they can contribute. It's like a guiding light, that sort of thing. Have you ever met somebody and they're like, oh my God, I was so supposed to meet you? That's because the energy flows of you asking and being willing to receive. Now that's another thing we look at during the series. Asking and you shall receive. You've got to be willing to receive. So, as I say, 28 days, a session every day, most of them live with me, some pre-recorded because, I have a life. But it's 7:30 a.m. New Zealand time. The recordings are uploaded immediately afterwards, so if you can't make it live, you can watch the recording. And not only that, in the Facebook group that we have, I pop in little videos of tools that are appropriate to what we discussed that day, as well as 4 1-hour clearing sessions. So if you were being you, choosing for you, creating the reality you desire, what would you like to choose? More or less? Greater or less than? It really is up to you. And I desire to contribute whatever I can to you creating the life you desire. That's why it's called Create the Life You Desire. Because it's not create the life Michelle thinks you should have. It's not create the life that your partner thinks you should have, or society thinks you should have, or your mum and dad raised you to have. It's about create the life that you desire, you. Because like in the airplane thingies, put your face mask on first. You get the life you desire. As Dane here says, being you changing the world. Be you. create the life you desire, and that creates throughout the entirety of the world. The more of us choosing greater, more of us choosing to have the life we desire, be the energy we desire to see in the world, that's what creates a future of a thriving planet and a joyful planet. And what else is possible? So guys, I absolutely love these calls. I had 2 months off over November, December, having done 12 months straight of them. And I so missed them. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So this month has been awesome. It's a slightly new thing. And, you know, one of the things that I invite those that participate in the group to do is to let me know topics that they're not clear about. Maybe it's relationships, maybe it's money, maybe it's regenerating your body, maybe it's creating ease with your children, whatever it is. I invite them to pop into the group suggestions of what we should do those energy pulls on. And we look at all those areas. And it's so super cool. I've really, really enjoyed January, and I'm super looking forward to February. So if you'd like to come and play with me, come and join me on this call, on this series. You don't have to be on every call. You don't have to watch every video. But if you get that it will contribute to you creating the life you desire, please come play with us. The link is in the description below. accessu.co.nz/energy pools. And hey, guess what? It's only $50. All that, daily energy pools, a group for support, and 4 hours of clearings, 4 hours of facilitation and change. $50. Really? Come on, guys. I don't know anywhere that anybody is doing it that cheap. So come join me, come play. I adore you all, and whatever you choose for February. It is supposedly the month of love. So would you be willing to love your life? Love you and love your body. I adore you, and I will see you super soon.